All right, what is going on, guys? So yeah, I'm recording literally right after the game, Pelicans, and a little bit irritated. Um, but Jose Alvarado, Pelicans, that guy I knew he was going to be trouble from the beginning. And he was, man. I'm going to try to get through this whole one take without saying anything too stupid, but because I get irritated at this shit, but nothing bad against Jose Alvarado. That guy put in work, man. He did great. I think he had a career high at 36. You know, man, he went off. I have nothing bad to say about him. He had a hell of a game. He's like Denver fans. He's like Bones. He's like the hype guy when you're at home. He popped off. I have nothing bad to say about him. Actually, I have nothing bad to say about any of the New Orleans Pelicans, not Hornets. Sorry, way back in the day. And the Pelicans, nothing bad to say about it, man. They all played hard. They all played pretty. It wasn't a dirty game or nothing, man. It was just good. It was, they played well. That being said, Denver, on the other hand, they came out firing at the beginning, and I was like, yo, I need Jokic to just be aggressive, and he was doing fantastic at the beginning. Once they subbed him out, and Jose came in, it just went downhill, dude. It just downhill, dude. It was disgusting. It was bad. But and I gotta look at the stat real quick. It was their 3-point percentage was abysmal. And when I say abysmal, I mean it was abysmal. I don't know why you would keep shooting threes at the clip that you're shooting at. It was just, dude, it was not good. Right here, Denver Nuggets. Where are the stats? Right here. Let's see. As a team, the Nuggets shot 25.8%. 25% from 3-point range. You're not going to win a lot of games shooting that. And then free throws, 66%. I think Jokic missed 4 in a row down the stretch. It's just, dude, I literally said this morning with the Hawks game. If you didn't watch it, go watch my little Hawks game. I uploaded it late this morning, but it's there. I said, when Denver's offense is struggling, what are they going to do to win games? Because when it's struggling like it was tonight, 25% from 3, 66 from the free throw line, what are you going to do to win games? You obviously can't play defense worth shit. And that's where like I said earlier, that's where I'm afraid in the playoffs what's going to happen. Because your defense is not there. Your defense is sus. Your defense is one of the worst in the league. What are you going to do when your offense is not working like it was tonight? Or today. It's not even tonight. It's still daytime. What are you going to do? And that's what they're going to do. Nothing. They're going to just keel over. They'll try to make so they try to make these stretches, right? Where they start to click offense. Well, like I said, offensively, they're all right. They could get their own. They have firepower. Defensively, they're not there. They're just not there. And Jose, I keep wanting to say Jose Calderon. That's how old school I am. I want to say Calderon. Was Alvarado. I gotta put respect on his name. And let me just double check his name just to be safe, because I want to get it right, because I gotta put respect on that guy's name. Hold on. Pelicans roster. So it's what? Yes, Jose Alvarado. I gotta put respect on that guy's name. That guy played amazingly. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when the offense is not working? And how are you gonna especially when you're on the road? You don't have the crowd behind you. We don't have that killer. We don't have that Kobe Bryant, that I don't want to say Jason Tatum, because he was really sus in the finals last year. But we don't have that, I would say Devin Booker-ish, that Luka type where we're just hey, give me the ball, let me go to work. We don't have that. Jokic is not that guy. No offense. He is not that type where he's just give me the ball, let me go to work. When he does, it's amazing and it's beautiful. But a lot of the times now with Murray back and everyone else back, he's looking to pass. He's looking to do all this stuff, which, it's cool. But I'm I want to see some MVP shit out of you, get us back in the game. I want to see you bring us back. It's just, their defense is just not there. I'm just going to rip on the defense the entire time. The defense is not there. It's terrible. I can't defend their defense. Can't defend their defense. It's awful. Like, I don't know. It just is, man. Like, I'm just so upset at their defense. And because when I play basketball, I'm a very defensive type of guy. Like, if I see a guy starting to get hot, and I've done this before when I play, and one of my teammates is getting cooked, I'm like, hey, let me guard him. Like, I'm like, let me play defense. I'll get him. Don't worry. Like, I take pride in the defensive end because I could score, but like Denver, you can score as much as you want to, but if you're not getting stops, you're not gonna come back. It's not gonna happen. You need to get stops, and they don't get stops. They don't have that player like a Marcus Smart. It's like, hey, I'll guard him, or the Kawhi Leonard type, which I know they're superstars, but it doesn't need to be a superstar. It could be like the Ish Smith. When Ish Smith started guarding Jose Alvarado, they're both quick, you know, like, hey, like I need someone to take pride in their defense and be like, hey, I'll guard him. Let me stick him. Like, I'll defend him. Like, I think Kawhi did that to Giannis back in the playoffs when the Toronto Raptors won the championship. Like, we need someone like that. Just like, hey, I'll take care of this. Don't worry. Like take pride in their defense. Shut this guy down. No one did that for Jose. Zion, I expect him to pop off. Zion is just a freak of nature, dude. That's all it is. That dude's a freak of nature. But yeah, man, their defense, I could literally ridicule it all day because it is not good. It's just not good, man. And I've said this before, time in and time out. If you guys have seen my videos, that's going to be one of the main focal points, is what are you going to do when your offense is not clicking? Because you sure as shit are not getting defensive stops. So you're going to lose. If your offense is not doing great, you're going to lose. We're going to lose a lot of games if our offense is not clicking. And it's sad. That's really all it is. Like, dude, it's so disappointing. But there were a couple clips. I thought the officiating was god awful. Not just for Denver, kind of for both sides. I had two examples for Denver, but it's not to say like we lost the game because of the refs, because we didn't. Denver just can't play defense worth shit. But the refs were not great. They were doing terrible. But like I said, I'm not blaming the refs for that loss because it was Denver. But there are two examples where I want to show where they should have got calls and they didn't. The one, Jokic is literally bleeding on his arm, like a pretty good cut. He's like has like a big old blood streak. No calling it. And then the next one, Jamal Murray got fouled. No call. They kicked Michael Malone out for yelling at the chick because, I don't know, yell at me if you want for sexist, but it's like, I don't know, feminist power. I don't fucking know. Like, she just couldn't handle the earful. Because I have seen NBA coaches freak out and yell at refs. And usually the refs, like, they're really, really just like, hey, we're not going to throw him out. Like, we'll tee him up once. This chick, no. Michael Malone wasn't even like completely yelling at her, like face red, nothing. I've seen coaches' faces get red and they wouldn't get kicked out. They get hit with a tee, and then if they keep jabbing on, then that's it. But Michael Malone was pretty much just like talking like, hey, how did Jamal Murray not get fouled? She's like, blah, 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 turns around. He's still talking to her. And she's like, you know what? Out of here. I'm like, bro, why are you here right now, chick? Like, get out of here. I don't care. Male, female, I don't even care. That was just ridiculous, dude. Like, Jamal Murray got fouled. That shit. That was ridiculous. But I'll show you the two clips right now. I actually have it recorded. So I'm going to end it with the highlights, lowlights, missed calls, whatever. I'm going to do it with this right here. Hold on. So right here, Jokic is dribbling down. Then boom, foul right here. Foul right here again. Look at this, no call. Literally no call. I'm like, bro, are you kidding me? Like, okay. So I really want to blame the girl, the female ref on this, but she's up on the top left. You can see her. It's not really her call to make. So even though I'm like, oh, I'm a little bit sexist, like I can't, like I do want to blame her for it, but I can't. It's the ref underneath the basket. He is right there watching. Literally just watching. What are you watching at this point? Like, are you thinking about what you're going to have for lunch, for dinner? You're in New Orleans, you know, they got some good places to eat. Like, what's going through your mind right here? I don't understand. It's not even her fault. She's not to blame, because I think later on, one of the announcers for Denver was all like, oh, it's the same female referee that missed this call. It's not her fault. I think it's on his underneath the basket. It's ridiculous. Like, I really don't, yeah, it's not her fault, but he gets fouled right here, smacked right there, nothing. And I'm just like, like refs, what are you looking at? Please let me know, because you're lost. You're daydreaming. I don't know what you're doing. So the result of that ends up in Jokic bleeding. Like, look at this. You can't even say no blood, no foul, because he's literally fucking bleeding. And they said that was no foul. That's where I'm just like, bro, like that ref, like I said, it's not even the chick, it's not even the girl, it's not the girl ref. It's the guy ref that was underneath the basket. Just a completely blown call. It's ridiculous. Like, I don't understand how you can sit there and say that's not a foul. Like, look at this dude's bleeding. It almost looked like an MMA cut almost. Like, they had to get some of that, whatever that stuff is in MMA, to stop to, I honestly thought they were stitching him up, but they're not. But yeah, so that first play, that one really irritated me. So I'm like, well, that's one blown call. So thanks for that, refs. Let's look at the second one real quick. All right, so next play, what's going to happen? He gets fouled right there too. No call. The chick, once again, the ref right underneath the hoop calls nothing. But she's quick to call that take foul. Oh yeah, she is. She's quick on that one. But look, right here, the entry pass, the first swipe I think is clean by Zion. It's Alvarado right there. I think that was the foul. And Jamal Murray's pointing at his arm with the red band. Fouls. She's like, yep, that's a foul. Like, okay, thanks for that. Look at the replay. The replay, so on this one by Zion, I think it's clean. This first one by Jose, I think is a foul. First one right there. So Jose's right arm, I think is clean. I think he stripped the ball clean with his right. It's his left arm. So it's the left arm that I think fouls Murray right there. See, so he does a double swipe. And what I think it is, I think that first one was the foul. The second swipe was all ball. First swipe right there. And then the second swipe is clean. The last swipe is clean. But the first two that he did, I believe those are where the foul should have been called. And the female ref is just standing there just watching, just like, okay, that's no worries. And then Jose kind of caresses his arm, which I thought was kind of cute, kind of adorable. But yeah, those are obvious fouls right there. Like, come on, dude. So after the next play, inbounds the ball. Michael Malone up top is talking to the chick. Sorry, I say chick. He's talking to the female ref. And look, calm, cool, collected, questioning like, hey, how is that not a foul? Pretty much. I don't know what excuse she's giving. It looks pretty bad. She tries to turn around and walk away, shaking her head. She's like, hey, I'm a woman. Like, I'm right. And I think, I'm no lip reader, but I feel like Michael Malone is saying, fuck you. Like, I'm not, so maybe it was maybe it was warranted for him to get kicked out, because right here, I'm all like, bro, she's just exercising her power. I really don't know. Like, if feminists could get away with, with all that, then I'm gonna poke fun at it. So I'm just like, that's not cool. But right here, I don't know what he says. I have the replay right here. So I'm no lip reader. Fuck you. That's what it looks like. Fuck you. That's no joke what it looks like he says. But that's after he got ejected. So I don't know what he said to her right before it. But as soon as he gets ejected, I think he says fuck you. That's just me. You guys tell me what you think he says at the end. But to me, it looks like he says F her. Just at the beginning, I don't know what she was trying to explain. I really don't know, because it was a foul. I don't think he should have got ejected, to be honest. Here, let me throw in this. Let me throw in the actual play again. Like I said, it just looks like he says "fuck you" right there. But I don't know what she was trying to, what stance she was trying to say right here, because it was an obvious foul. Jamal Murray should have got the call. Michael Malone comes up to her like, hey, like, what is this? I don't know what. Like, it looks like she's in defensive mode, and he's like, yo, like, what's going on here? Like, I don't understand how that wasn't a foul. And she just looks already fed up with it. But it's like, bro, you missed the call. It's a bad call. Like, Jesus Christ. And then she goes like, all right, yeah, I'm done with it. There you go. There's your T. You can see her hand go up. There's your T. I'm done with that. But just like I said, the referees, I did not like them. I didn't like her on this last play. It was just stupid. But man, I can't blame the refs for the loss. It was all Denver. It wasn't all the refs. There were just some bad calls right there I wanted to showcase. But other than that, it was all Denver. Pelicans, good shit, dude. It was a good game from your guys' end. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.